respected teachers and the respected sirs over here. I'm teacher Sulaksha, who's teaching in the Rosary High School, Cujira. We had an exhibition yesterday. Actually, we organize every year this computer exhibition in our school, and we give the students an opportunity to talent or showcase their talent for this exhibition on one particular day. Like whatever they learn for the entire year. Earlier, they used to do PowerPoint, like 6th standard is to do PowerPoint, 7th standard is to learn Word, 8th standard is to learn Dreamweaver and HTML, 9th standard is to learn Micromedia Flash, 10th standard Excel and Photoshop. So like whatever they used to learn for the entire year, we used to give them one particular theme, and on that theme they used to conduct this exhibition. Now since this year we got this nice thing to learn, that's a Scratch, and with a Scratch was introduced, we said like why not we do the exhibition this year and just do something in coding. So we just gave the themes to the children, and the theme basically was very interesting, that we told the children to do it on pandemic. So we all do coding. So what happened is that when 6th standard, when the online classes were going on, it just happened to us, after your class, what do you all do? Then they used to complain us, no, we can't go out, our parents are not sending us out because we have to follow the SOPs and all. So I said, fine, so what do you all do? So 6th standard, mostly they are kids, so they used to say, teacher, what? Nothing, just reading books. So I then said, oh, you all are reading storybooks. Then why don't you design the same storybooks, what you read, and put it in the Scratch? So I said, how to do it? So that's how we came into picture, and then we told them all the codings. Then we showed them the animation, because your sirs has taught us, my auntie has taught us the entire animation, how to do it. So by changing the different backdrops and the sprites and all, they happened to do a different story. So one of the story, I could not bring all the projects over here. Just for an example, I brought one project which I can show you all here. Similar way for the 9th standard also, what happened is that they have done on Scratch, they have done all the phases. They have done such a nice Spider-Man game, where the first stage they said like how the COVID came into existence, and then how they used to follow these SOPs, and then like even the vaccinated, that was actually shown, like the doctor comes in and then how the doctor is vaccinated to the person. They have all these things, they have shown it in the animation. So how come then they have just linked the last final phase was about the Spider-Man, where this after the vaccination, how we kills the entire virus and we are back to our normal life. Not exactly the 100%, but at least to the 60% we are back to our normal life. So that was where my students tried to show me. So I'll just show you, and we were very happy because Sai sir visited our exhibition, and to tell you we were very scared, both the teachers, oh God, Sai sir is coming. And then we just prepared, so you have to give your best, because my Sai sir is coming and we just have to be the best. And I'll tell you, we were so happy, even our headmisters, assistant headmisters and the parents out there, because sir minutely, went to each person and ask them a lot of questions. And I hope my children were satisfied for all your questions that you asked, and they gave their best answers to you, sir. Okay, there are some pictures. We just happen to click here, and these are some pictures. We are 6th standard. This is our assistant headmistress, where children were explaining about their project to sir, and sir was just questioning them every now and then. Okay. Now, yeah, that was about the exhibition. Okay. Now, what happened is that when sir came to our school and he was just talking about the rubrics. So he said, how are you giving the rubrics? So he just happened to tell sir there are 50% of students who sends us after every week we do the lesson, and after the lesson we ask them to do the homework. So we give them some shapes to do it, some patterns, and send us the link. Now, when the classes were going online, all the children were sending us. But it's not that like, see, in a class, we have altogether 4 divisions, 6A, B, C, D, all divisions are 4. So what happens was that 50, like say if there are 45 children in a class, 32 children is to send us the links. The rest children were not sending us the link. Now the question come to us, like when our auntie taught us the entire rubrics, like you have to give rubrics now. The question came, how do we do it? But there are some children, that 30 or 10 students or 15 students who did not send me anything. Now I need to give. I have to be fair enough for my duty also. I cannot just give them marks. So what I do for my class, since they are coming in my classes, like offline schools are started, I do only one thing. I know this is all mess, but sir requested me to click the photograph and just show you what you do. So what happens is that I give them one question. Let's say if I want the children to draw a square. So I just said, okay, now your time starts. I'll give you all 2 minutes to draw a square. Open your Scratch and draw a square. So they are drawing the square using normal blocks. Then I set the time. Those who do within that 1 minute, I give them 3 tick marks. Okay, so that means I don't put any marks over here because I don't want to, any other child to feel bad, okay, you have given them marks. I just give 3 tick marks. Within the time limit, if the child has finished, okay, then I give 3 marks. If he has taken a little longer time, I give a 2 tick marks over there. If the child has taken a little longer time to finish, then I give only 1 tick mark. Okay, so that is how, and I basically do this for all those kids who have not sent me the links. Now, because I need to give them the marks, I need to give them, fill out my rubrics. So that is how I do my rubrics. And sir told me, please click this picture. If certain children wants to know or the teachers wants to take this idea, they can do it. So after my class, when I finish all my classes, I sit with the rubrics with the Excel file, I see this board and go and giving them the marks. So that is how I give rubrics for those who have not sent me the links till today. And then I ask the children, why don't you all send me? They know, but the problem is what? All children doesn't have their devices at home. Some parents are working, mostly all the peoples are working in the cities, their parents are working. So as soon as their classes are over, they go with their mobiles to workplace. They don't have, even they want to do it, they can't do it. But they still know what they have to do it. So this is what idea I use them and give them in the class to do it. Okay? This is the second part. Now the third thing, when we were discussing about this, came into like, sir said basically you need to give 2 marks for the Raspberry Pi. The question comes here, I asked sir, my parents in the school when we take class, sits literally for the child's class, attends, and they are the people who are asking me, Teacher Sulaksha, can you please repeat? And then I have to tell them, excuse me ma'am, can you just contact me after my class? This is students and you are a student's parent. I can solve all your difficulties if you come personally and meet me or after the class. So if one child tells that no, this is not done to us, till teacher gave 2 marks, you will say, but we are not going to show the rubrics that we have given 2 marks to the kids. Correct? We are not going to show them, but we have to be, sincere to our duty. Now, for the hand-holding session where IMTs told us that you all need to teach Google Slides, Google Document, and Google Sheets. The task was given to the student, to my teachers, was like, since we are going to give rubrics 2 marks for all the teachers, why don't we do a presentation for that particular topic? So like, we are also satisfied that, okay, we are giving 2 marks because we have given some output to the children. And that is how we have done the presentation on the Google slide. So I told my all 10 teachers who are coming for me for my handholding session, each teacher has to do 1 slide, share that slides to everyone, and others will just cover up their entire project. And that is how we have done the file. I can just show you. So can you just show me? This is how each teachers have given their name also, that they have done this slide. So it was good for me also to show my MT that yes, I do something for my handwriting session and I meet my teachers like this to do the work. So at least we don't have practical the device with us, but at least with the pictures we can give some little information to the children that this is what the Raspberry Pi, this is an open source, and this is how we can connect, and these are devices that we can use. So all teachers have written their names, that each slide is done by them. My teachers have even inserted the videos in the Raspberry Pi which you play, can you play it. So that was taught to them. So this was about my presentation. And one more thing I would like to tell you all, that even for the Google slide, for the Google Sheets, what I told because last year only we have done Google Sheets also, so I told my teachers, only one thing we can do, I said, like whoever, like 6th standard, 7th standard, 8th standard, 9th standard, the best links that you get it, or the best project that you get it, you create 1-1 sheets. All teachers put the names on your sheets, I said, like say whoever the teachers are, like A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, and according to your school, the best class, like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, okay, you all just put up the best projects into those links and give it, so I can send it to my sirs and also the MT, that this is what my teachers are doing in their schools. Thank you so much. That is what I just wanted me to discuss with you. Thank you so much.